Hey everyone, welcome back. Happy Thursday. Today you are going to go back to the experiment that you selected yesterday. Maybe it was the cleaning the pennies or the lava in the cup or the chicken sounds, whichever one you selected yesterday. You are going to go back to that experimental page, and I have the links on the slideshow again for you. And I want you to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and there's a how it works section, and at the bottom part of that section it says make it an experiment, and underneath that little part there are a handful of questions. Some of them have 2, some have 3, some have 4. You're going to pick one question that you would like to test, and this is based on the lab that you did yesterday. Once you have selected the question that you want to test, then you are going to design an experiment to test that question, and you are then going to conduct that experiment and record your observations, record your results, analyze your data, write your conclusion. You're going to go through all the steps of the scientific method like we've been talking about and practicing this week. There is a chart on Google Classroom, so you'll see the slideshow and you will also see the document titled experiment chart. That is what you are filling out as you plan your experiment and as you conduct your experiment. So you will notice there's a place at the top for you to type in the name of the experiment you're doing, cleaning pennies with vinegar, for example. There's a place for you to type the question that you have selected. There's a place for you to record your observations, and that would be the results that you saw yesterday. Then you are writing your hypothesis. Remember, that is your prediction on what you think the answer will be. So you're trying to write that in the if, then, because format with your prediction. And then you're going to design your experiment. There's a place for you to list the materials that you will need and a basic set of procedures. So you're going to write down what you need and what you're going to do for your experiment. Then on that document, remember this is titled experimental chart, on that document you will then see for step number 5, analyze the data. There's a place for you to record your data. You are going to have to figure out how to record your data because it's going to vary based on what experiment you choose and what question you choose. So figure out how you're going to record your data and you can put it in that section. And then you'll see a place for you to write your conclusion. I've listed there the requirements for your conclusion, so make sure you have all of those parts in your conclusion. And then to communicate your results, the last step of the scientific method, you are going to submit your experimental chart. So in a nutshell, you are going to go back to the experiment you selected yesterday, scroll down to the bottom under where it says make it an experiment, select one of those questions, and you're going to design and conduct an experiment to answer that question. And all of your responses are going to go on the experimental chart document, which is attached to the assignment. When you're done, make sure you click the submit or turn in button. Turning in the document is what counts as attendance for today. Remember, there is no live Zoom, so if you have questions or concerns, either send me an email or post something on the assignment on Google Classroom, and I will get back to you when I can. Have a wonderful time. Remember, don't make a mess.